Zimbo TVGH Online News. Here with Ms. Abigail Daniels. Headlines for today. WAEC's evidence of Wasi cheating exposes Bawumia, NDC MP jams. How Peter Amewu's late filing arrested who High Court judgment on Sall petition. Total economic recovery to take note less than 15 years Prof. Poking. WAEC's evidence of Wasi cheating exposes Bawumia NDC MP jams. The deputy ranking members on the Education Committee in Parliament, Dr. Clement Apang, has stated that evidence available on Wasi cheating has exposes the Vice President, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. In a statement, the Bullias South lawmaker stated that African Education Watch, among others, have made public statements on the worry escalation in examination malpractice in recent times. What DMB and his team forgot was that WAEC itself, the examining body, African Education Watch, the most reputable and well-respected education sector CSO in Ghana, and examine monitoring groups, including the Kwame Alove team, documented and made public statements on worrying escalation in examination malpractice in recent times, Dr. Apak stated. Happy New Year! The truth has exposed DMP and his losing team as deliberately misrepresenting JM for political gains. The evidence has rendered the mischievous plans by DMP to cast JM in bad light important. What DMP and his team forgot was that WAEC itself, the examining body, African Education Watch, the most reputable and well-respected education CSO in Ghana, and examine monitoring groups, including the Kwame Alove team, documented and made public statements on the worrying escalation in examination malpractice in recent times. Let's choose truth over lies, for the truth shall set us free. Dr. Clement Abbas Apang. How Peter Amewu's late filing arrested Ho High Court judgment on Sall petition. Although High Court had causes to defer delivery of an election petition judgment after a party filed late papers seeking to respond to the contents of the said petition. The party in question is former Member of Parliament, John Peter Amewu, who was the second respondent in a case that included the Electoral Commission as the first respondent. The case was brought against the two respondents by petition Professor Margaret Kweku, the losing candidate in the Hohe 2020 and the 2022 elections. In an update on the status of the petition, Imani, African boss, Franklin Kujo outlined how on December 21st, 2023, Justice Owahini Ashampo had told the court that he had to defer judgment on the case because of papers failed. When he was getting ready to read these judgments, he also disclosed the excuse advanced by Amewu's lawyer for the late filing as well as the response of the petition's lawyer, Chachu Chikata, and that of the EC's lawyer on the case. After Justice Owahini Ashampo had heard from the three lawyers, he brought forward the hearing of the application for late filing by second respondent of the answers to the petition to that day and gave Honorable Peter Amewu 14 days from the 21st December 2023 to file his answers. The court accepted the entry of the appearance filed on behalf of Honorable Peter Amewu through found late. The motion of the ruling of the court on the motion of judgment on admissions to be arrested was also fixed on 9th January 2024. His post on Facebook dated January 2nd read in parts. Honorable Peter Amewu applies for late filing of answers to elections petition. On 21st December 2023, at the High Court, who, in the case brought against the Electoral Commission and Honorable Peter Amewu by Professor Margaret Kweku and other petitioners, the presiding judge, Justice Owahene Ashampo, was to have delivered a ruling and motion for judgment based on admissions made by the Electoral Commission. However, he indicated that just as he was finalizing his ruling for delivering that day, certain papers had been filled in a court by a lawyer on behalf of the second respondent to the petition, Honorable Peter Amewu. Justice Ohene Ashampo indicated that the second respondent was asking them to file his answers to the petition and was also asking for the arrest of ruling scheduled for that day. These applications on behalf of the second respondent had been set for hearing on 22nd January 2024. Dr. Benedict Kofiche, the lawyer who filed the papers on behalf of Honorable Peter Amewu, was in court. Counsel for the petitions, Mr. Chachu Chikata, indicated that he had not been served with any of the papers. He could, however, not be opposed in principle to Honorable Peter Amewu's being given the chance to file his answers to the petition, even though this was belated. Mr. Chikata stated that it was not easy to wait until 22nd January 2024 for this to happen, since there was no opposition to the application and the court could bring forward the hearing of the application and make the order the belated filing the answers. He emphasized that there was urgency about the situation of the Sall traditional areas not having representation in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic, even as the final year of that parliament was approaching. As regards to application to arrest the ruling on the application judgment based on admissions made by Electoral Commission, also, Mr. Chikata suggested that an earlier date than 22nd 2024 should be fixed. Counsel for the first respondent, the Electoral Commission, Mr. Sachi Bwampo, indicated to the court that he had been served with the papers filled on behalf of Honorable Peter Amewu and stated that he could need time to fill a response to the application for arrest of the ruling that was to have been delivered that day, but which could not be delivered in view of application. After Justice Owahene Ashampo had heard from the three lawyers, he brought forward the hearing of the application for late filing by second respondent of the answer to the petition to that day and gave Honorable Peter Amewu 14 days from the 21st December 2023 to file his answers. The court accepted the entry of appearance filed on behalf of Honorable Peter Amewu, though found late. Total economic recovery to take not less than 15 years. Prof. Pokin, an economist, Professor Godfred Alufa Bokin, has noted that Ghana's economic woes are not over yet. Therefore, Ghanaians must be measured in their expectations. According to him, even though some aspects of the economy may experience some levels of growth, total economic growth may take a while to happen. He asked Ghanaians to brace themselves for the levels of growth that will happen. Let me tell you, Ghanaians, frankly, that we are not out of it, economic crisis, yet. So that every Ghanaian will be moderate in the expectation in terms of growth is going to turn out and how it's going to benefit Ghanaians. We can have growth at different levels. The economy can recover at different levels, but before it will benefit the ordinary Ghanaians, we need to maintain microeconomic stability for less than 15 years, he was quoted by myjoyonline.com to have said.